Back in the 1980s, Mitt Romney strapped his family dog Seamus to the roof of his car.
Not to go around the block, but on a 12-hour journey from Massachusetts to their lakefront vacation home in Ontario, Canada.
I didn't realize this was a thing that happened because in the 2008 presidential election, when this was a news story, I was 8. So maybe you're like me and you're just finding this out for the very first time.
In that case, strap in, because it's time to go on a shitty adventure. Let's set the scene. It's 1983 in Belmont, Massachusetts, and the Romneys are getting ready to go on vacation with their most beloved dog in the world, an Irish setter named Seamus. Evidently, there wasn't enough space to fit all 5 kids, their shit, and the dog into their car, so the best solution they had was to strap a makeshift windshield onto a pet carrier and strap it to the top of their Chevy station wagon. I mean, the lake house is only 700 miles away in an entirely different country. Why not?
So, on they go. Everything seemed to be fine and dandy until one of the kids yelled out in disgust as brown liquid started streaming down the back windshield. Seamus, for some reason, had gotten sick and diarrheaed all over the fucking place. The Romneys, in their infinite compassion, pulled over at a gas station, hosed off the car and Seamus, and then proceeded to put their traumatized and now wet dog back into the carrier on top of the car and continued on their journey.
This all flies under the radar for 25 years, until one day around 2007, when a reporter interviewed a family friend of the Romneys and asked for any private stories that they'd tell. The reporter confirmed that this actually happened with Mitt Romney's son, Tag. This would become a point of the 2008 and later 2012 elections, but as put by the senior editor of Wired, what is most striking is its forgettability. How indistinguishable it seems in retrospect from their idiot's parade of meaningless stories that came to define the campaign. So nobody really gave a shit.
Obviously, PETA had something to say about it, with their president claiming Romney was missing the neurological capacity to feel basic compassion. Obama had a few jokes to crack about it. Some nuke guy made a website and attack ad. A group called Dogs Against Romney was formed, who protested outside a dog show with fake dogs strapped to their car roofs. And someone created whatever the fuck this book is.
The media also had some questions for his family, and they gave some really fucking conflicting answers. In a Fox interview, Mitt Romney claimed that the kennel was airtight, but then responded to PETA with, "My dog likes fresh air." And Romney said that they were in an enclosed kennel, not the open air, but then compared it to riding in a motorcycle or a roller coaster.
She also claimed that Seamus lived to a ripe old age, basking in the affection of a large family. But Mitt Romney's sister claimed that they took the dog because he kept on running into the road and ending up at the pound. There's also reports that when they actually arrived at their vacation home in Canada, the dog ran away there too. Get your fucking story straight, people.
They were obviously just making this shit up as they went along, like Ann Romney saying that the dog got diarrhea because of eating turkey off a table. Yeah, right, sure, Ann. And Mitt Romney claimed that the dog loved going up on the car. He just jumped up on the roof sometimes. Like, okay, Mary, that's why your airtight kennel isn't shit tight.
Even though he went on to lose both elections, there were no lasting repercussions for this. He still became a fucking senator, he still had a full political career up until his cozy retirement. Someone who doesn't have empathy for their own animal was in charge of decisions that affected millions of people. And what's even more crazy is how in the last few years, he was actually the most sane person in his entire party. When the only person voting to impeach Mecha Hitler is the guy who strapped his wet diarrhea dog to the top of his car, there's something extremely wrong.
And it seems to be even worse nowadays with the likes of RFK Jr. strapping a whale head to their car, and the now Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, just straight up shooting and killing her dog. These subhuman, brain-worm-riddled Republican cunts should be as far away as humanly possible from any amount of power and their animals, yet they hold some of the highest positions in the country.
There should be a test you legally have to pass to get into any level of office that checks to see if you have a functioning sense of empathy. But instead, you can do all the insane, morally twisted shit you want, and if you're rich and powerful enough, people will just make jokes about it, then forget it ever happened. Fuck these people, fuck the media who covers for them, and fuck anyone who supports them. If you agree, we're gonna cover more topics like this, where we document the fascist dictatorship speedrun any percent this country is currently going through. So subscribe for more videos.
And if you have brainworms, let us know why you disagree with us down in the comments below.
Bye!
Bye.